Do you want a big Thomas collection? Well, this is the video for you. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with this video. I just need to upload this week and I thought of this idea, so you're gonna have to deal with this. As you can see, I have a big Thomas collection. So you should totally trust me. I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to find pretty cool Thomas stuff. So yeah, enough of this yippee yapping or whatever. I don't know what I just said. Let's get started. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Where did that mountain top?
If you already know which merch brand you want to collect, skip to the next tip because I'm not gonna tell you which brand you should collect if you already know what you want to collect. So let me talk about merch brands you should collect. My first suggestion would definitely be Ertl. Ertl is an easy brand to collect. It's very cheap. You can find it basically everywhere. Collect Ertl if you're trying to just get the main characters and all that shit. Wooden Railway is another good one, but some characters may be on the more pricey side. Also, Take Along and Take and Play are other good options. They have a decent amount of characters, but some, like Wooden Railway, will fetch a high price because eBay's like that. And yeah, so that's it. So next tip.
And it's got some bubbles! How cute is that?
I think this is an obvious by this point, but don't use eBay. It's overpriced and it just sucks in general. Most people on eBay like to overprice their stuff. Like take a $30 item and make it like $70, which is pretty scummy in my opinion. Sometimes you can find some decent deals, but it's very rare when it happens. It's only happened to me 2 times, I would say. I'll put them on the screen, but yeah. The first one I'm going to recommend is Mercari. Even though it is kind of like eBay, they do give out $10 gift cards every 3 months or so to me for some reason. I don't know if this is a thing for every person that uses Mercari, but they do this a decent amount. Also, the sellers on there don't really sell their stuff for eBay prices most of the time, but yeah. Mercari is a good site to use. I would recommend it over eBay. Now I'm going to rapid fire some bad ones. Kaiki, Stamp Play Rail Store, and Totally Thomastown. Totally Thomastown isn't really that bad in my opinion, but it is in Canada, so the shipping may be bad if you're outside of Canada. Kaki didn't deliver my Capsule Play Rail Mad Face James. I'm still fucking mad about that. Apparently someone in my comment section on the video I mentioned how I got scammed got it for some reason. I don't know why Kaki did that. I guess they mixed up the orders, but I don't know, it's a scam. Don't buy anything, don't do anything with them. They also show practically mint condition shit in their photos, but then they send you stuff with missing roofs, missing couplings. Overall, don't buy from them. They sometimes have good deals, but I wouldn't recommend it because you may get scammed. Next is Stamp Play Rail Store. They are overall overpriced like most people on eBay, but it's particularly bad with them. I mean $40 for a basic Play Rail Thomas with some trucks is absolutely crazy in my opinion. Don't buy from them unless you want to I don't know, get some good condition Tommy stuff. I guess they do redo their motors, clean them out and shit like that, but I wouldn't recommend buying from them if you're trying to start a collection, you know. And I'm gonna recommend one more thing, and that would be sites like Bai, import sites for Japan if you want Japanese Thomas stuff. The reason why I would recommend Bai is because most people in Japan don't really know about the insane eBay prices, so they sell their stuff a little more on the cheaper side. Say, Tommy Oliver's $150 on eBay. Well, it's $70 here in Japan. It may have a missing side rod, but still, that's a way better deal. Just get a Trackmaster Edward that's broken from some yard sale and replace the side rods. An Oliver, and then boom, a really good Oliver that you can use to film and stuff if you want to do that. Also, some people in the US like to take advantage of this and buy stuff for Bai and then put it on their stores. That's kind of scummy in my opinion, but like, do you gotta make your money somehow, I guess. Also, don't really worry about the shipping. It's really not that much if it's not a big item, trust me. It's gonna be a decent price for the shipping. I also forgot to mention Facebook Marketplace. Even though I don't use it that much, I've heard it's a pretty good service. So yeah, use Facebook Marketplace if you find a good lot. Be cautious, look at other videos. I'm not the guy for Facebook Marketplace. Opportunities are everywhere. If you are gonna take away anything from this tip, it would be that quote, because opportunities are literally everywhere to get Thomas stuff. Okay, so you know the basics at this point. I mean, yard sales, garage sales, flea markets, you know, all those types of stores. They will usually have Thomas stuff priced decently because no one besides people on eBay know about the overpriced Thomas stuff. Most. Yeah, sometimes they may be a little bit overpriced, but every time I've gone to a garage sale or say Savers, I've found some decent deals. Like, one time I went to Savers, they had like a solid 3 bags. All those bags included the Day at the Word set, the like 2003 version, I don't know, and then the figure 8 set from around 2003 too, with the like bridge that goes up and down and the small crane. Okay, and those only didn't come with a couple things, if I remember correctly, because I'm not gonna go look through my whole collection. The Day at the Word set only didn't come without the like shed roofs, and the like figure 8 set only didn't come without the flatbed. And all of that, it was all like 30 bucks. 30 bucks for all of that. And they were in good condition, like practically unused. So yeah, opportunities are everywhere. Also, an experience with like a garage sale, I once got the Boulder Mountain take-along set and some take-along stuff, like the special leather pack. And it was all for like 25 bucks. Yeah, 25. Also, yard sales and flea markets are the only things you can get like Thomas merchandise from. Ask around your school, your job, your friends, family. They probably have some Thomas stuff. Like one time, I was over at my friends and they said, "Oh yeah, I have some Thomas stuff since you like it." And they had a steam-along Thomas. And like some other engines like Trackmaster James. And guess what I got it for? Like 45 bucks. A steam-along Thomas with a bunch of track and a bunch of engines for like 45 bucks. Not to brag, but that's a good deal. Really good deal. So yeah, look around, talk to people, make friends. They may have some Thomas shit. So yeah. Lesson here, make friends, make IRL friends, all that shit. Anyways, I'm just yapping here, on to the next tip.
Not that bad. It's not that bad. Just do it, bro. Just do it, bro.
Well, that's not bad.
Styling, bro. Just...
You can't just look up a Tommy Oliver and like spawn it in your room immediately. You gotta spend money, and most likely it's not gonna be cheap. Yes, Thomas stuff can be expensive online. There are ways to lower the price. I know, crazy, right? So I'm going to be using Wooden Relay Boko as an example of how to get stuff decently cheap. And the reason why I'm using Boko is because who doesn't want like a Boko, you know? First, you want to look at the sold items. Here I'm showing you a tutorial on how to go to the sold items. You want to look at the sold items to see what the item is averaging for, so you don't get scammed and buy like a $50 Boko when the other ones were like for 35 bucks. So yeah, once you found your correct place, go to lowest first. so you can see the lowest valued BOGO first, so you can get a better deal and stuff like that. So yeah, look through those, and once you found your desired BOGO, go to make an offer if they have that available on there. And you're going to want to set your price as low as it can be, but not that low, so the seller doesn't think you're joking. Oh, $30 for, $10 for a BOGO? I am not accepting that. You want to go 25? Well, yes, you can do 30. 25, they are going to be able to counter offer you. And once again, while yes, it's going to be higher than the small amount, it may be the $30 that you were going for the beginning that you could pay for. So yeah, counter offers are pretty good. And offers in general, they're just good. Use them to get cheap stuff. So yeah, on to the final tip, I guess.
The cow!
Bootlegs are out there, so you're gonna want to check if the item you're getting is a bootleg. When in Railway, it's easy to check if it's a bootleg, because the wheels will usually have the rating on them. I'll show an image of that if you don't know what it looks like. Trackmaster should be decently easy to spot because there's stuff online telling you how to spot if it's a bootleg, as well as Win Railway, I guess. But Take On and Take and Play, you may have troubles finding out if it's a bootleg or not. I don't know. They looked super accurate to me, at the very least. And the final bonus tip, or fifth tip, I don't fucking know. This video wasn't scripted at all, besides 2 or 3 things. Is that go with your heart. If it seems like a bad thing in your heart, just don't do it. Don't buy the merchandise. Don't buy the thing. If you feel like buying something isn't good, just don't buy it. And yeah, that's the video, I guess. I just want to be done with this video and get it out this week. I'm recording this at 12 p.m. It's technically not the week anymore, but I'm still gonna release this because fuck this, I don't know.
Hold it, boy! It's not the end of the world!
Yes,